Sitting on the bench this morning, it's a Squire Telecaster. Really nice guitar. Needs new strings on it. Let's do a quick and easy restring on this thing. Saturday morning restrings. Oh yeah, a ton of dirt underneath these. Run your fingers underneath like this and yeah, pretty bad. Without plugging this thing in or doing anything, we are just going to cut these old strings off right here. This is just a basic restring. It's not a setup or anything like that. But if I see something that is dramatically wrong with the setup, it just takes a few seconds to do a few things. And I want my customers to grab their guitar after I do a setup on it or a string change on it and just be like, wow, this thing plays great. So that's what I try to do with every guitar. And so, trying to build up a reputation, right? It takes years to build up a good reputation in the guitar world. I don't know if these videos are helping or hurting. They might be hurting. There might be some guys that are like, oh my God, did you see what that guy did? One thing is a little extra bonus. I'm feeling some of these fret ends are a little weird. Now I know some luthiers, they're going to charge 100, 120 bucks just to touch a fret. As soon as they start touching a fret and doing anything, the price climbs dramatically. And there will be a day in my future where I will charge for that, but on quick little string changes like this, it doesn't hurt me to just sort of hit some of these fret ends, because we're in Phoenix where it's very dry. Right now though, in the summer, it's monsoon, so that means it's super rainy with a lot of humidity in the air. Well, not like super rainy where we get a dozen inches of rain. I think Phoenix averages 1.5 inches of rain a year, but it gets cloudy and things like that. So to just hit the fret ends like that real quick, it does not bother me to do that. Am I selling myself short? Maybe a little bit, right? There's that argument to be made. Okay, just a little bit of that. This guitar does feel, fretboard does feel really dry. I'm going to do a little bit more. There we go. Just sort of smear this on here, let it soak in a little bit. It cleans. It hydrates. Okay. Gonna throw a set of Super Slinky 9s on her. And I'm going to throw these strings on at 4 times the regular speed. Okay, let's take a look here. And let's just check our neck and see if she's straight. Little tiny bit of relief right in here. It's good. I'm gonna say it's good. Okay, let's just stretch the strings a little bit. Hopefully this old dead battery snark will hang in there with me. So I'm just gonna protect the nut and just kind of stretch him out a little bit. Gotta be real delicate with the B string and that high E string because you'll snap it real quick. But you can kind of tug on the low E string kind of pretty good. Here's the bridge pickup. And here's the front pickup, the neck pickup. So everybody knows what a Squier Telly sounds like. So why are you guys watching this? Okay, we got a customer's guitar, made in Mexico Telly. Let's put some strings on it. A Nashville Deluxe. Okay, so I got lucky on this and we found a couple of ferrules to put in there. And they should just slide in really nicely. There they go. You can see that they're very, very similar. These look chrome, the ones that were in there, and these are a little bit more of a kind of a aluminum look to them instead of being chrome. But I think for what we got right here, they'll serve us nicely, yeah. Today's string choice. Okay, so we are going to put some regular Slinky 10 through 46s on this one. Now this guitar has the Fishman bridge on here, and it has a battery box right there, so he wants me to also check the battery. But the Fishman pickups, nice, good stuff. Okay, here we go. So our low E string is a 46 gauge. So the tip of the string goes down in the end like this. So we're going to cut off about that much of the string. Shove it down in the end right there. And then wind it on. And we ended up with we have about 3 winds over the tuner post right there, so perfect. Okay, so I'm trying to figure out what this is, but we believe this is a made in Mexico version of a Brent Mason. And so this is the Nashville Power Tally with the Fishman pickups and everything. You have a volume right here. You have a volume back here. But there's that whole pickup configuration stuff right there. And it does have a 5-way switch, so it's showing all the way forward. You've got this pickup on. Second position, you're showing the neck and the middle, right? Center position here, you're showing just the middle pickup. And then all the way down, you're showing this pickup. Now, where's the piezo thing come in at?
That has a special cord. This one's supposed to be for the piezo.
It's got a Y cable that splits.
This is the piezo. Yeah, what's this Y cable thing?
You gotta have that for the piezo.
Oh, okay. Well, there it is, guys. Here we are, throwing strings on guitars. Okay, so Squier guitars, you know, they need love too. They need new strings once in a while. There's a lot of guys that play these. A lot of people, this was their very first guitar they ever played. The Infinity Series Squier Strat. Gotta give up some love for the Squiers. So it's our Saturday string change episode where we're changing strings. And we're trying to get good at this, and we're trying to change these strings out as fast as we can. In actuality, it takes kind of a long time to do this. Not that I'm complaining. Some people would say I got the best job in the world, right? Leave it in the comments, guys, if anybody you know has a better job than I have. Changing strings on guitars, flipping used guitars. It's quite the life. Okay, I'm going to take the back panel off here, so we can get in here and get these strings out of the way. Now, they could maybe possibly come through there, but this is just going to make it quick and easy. Go ahead and pull the back plate off. So again, all you guys, thank you so much for watching Restringing Guitars. I appreciate all the views I've gotten lately. Alright, now we can see what we're looking at back here. Oh, look at this. 20th anniversary of the Squier. So what year was the very first Squier? 1981, 82? Somewhere around then. Oh, these babies are... Those guys are really in there. So what I'll do is I'll take a long Allen hex key wrench here and push those things through. Yeah, what year was the very first Squier? I think Fender moved all their operations to Japan in 1981. Started making Squiers. And Squier was actually a brand of strings. Oh, look, these were the old Bullets. And then there's a couple of other strings mixed in there, but this has old Bullet strings on it, which you don't see very often. So 20th anniversary, that would make this a 80, 90, a 2001? And by the serial number there, we're looking at a CY020, a 2002, 82 to 2002, yeah. We're gonna say 1982, and like I was saying, Squier was a string manufacturer that Fender purchased back in the day, and then decided to name a whole line of guitars after this company that they bought out. I'm pretty sure it was a string manufacturer. Okay, let's look at this neck. Got a little bit of relief in it. Now my customer wanted it to play really nice and smooth like butter, so we're gonna tighten this truss rod a little. Oh, and you know what? It feels as tight as it's gonna get. Yeah. So it's already super tight. And that was the right wrench in there. There it goes. It loosens a little bit, but it's super snug right now. I have to just leave that. This is just a basic string change out. So just put a little bit of lemon oil on here. Let that kind of soak in a little bit. And if we look at the saddles here, you can see that the placement of the saddles is about where they normally are for a good setup. The G string is always sort of pushed back a little bit, and the high E is right up, almost right up against that screw. This is the 6-screw style of tremolo that Squier uses, and we got 3 springs in a very small imported block in this one. 20th anniversary. They've been making guitars a long time. So if that's a 2002, now it's 2022, so we've had Squiers in our life now for 40 years. And different factories are making them. I know that there's the Cortec factory that makes Cort guitars, has made a lot of them, but I don't think this is one of those. I think this is out of one of those plants in China. It says made in China, but it does have a C at the beginning of the serial number. I was thinking some of those Corts that started with IC, like Indonesian Cort, but this could be a Cort factory or a Cortex factory in China. I know they have factories in China, Indonesia, probably even South Korea. One thing that I always do is snug the tuners down. So I have the wrench here, and it's a 10mm wrench. It seems like it fits on here good. We got 2 string trees on this model. But this is important to make sure that these are tight. It helps for the tuning stability. Have it be nice and tight and secure. Alright, let's get some strings out. Ernie ball, super slinky. 9 through 42. My favorite string, I have been putting a lot of SIT strings on some of the guitars though. And my SIT rep just called me earlier this morning. And so I am going to continue to order stuff from SIT strings. It's a good price. They sell stuff that's good quality stuff, and it's at a good price. Alright, so this is the part of the video. And I do this really fast at like 4 times the regular speed. Alright guys, well hey, thank you guys so much for watching. Everybody have a great day out there. There's a link in the description below if you want to help the channel by getting a ZIMM'S Guitars t-shirt. And you can also become a Patreon for only $3 a month if you want to keep videos like this coming your way. Thank you guys. See you in the next video.